Hello guys, welcome back to another World of Aincrad video. Today I'm going to give you guys my top 5 update ideas for the game. Now I do know I'm making this video very early because the game is still in beta. It still has a lot of changes that needs to go through. It still has lots of updates that needs to go through before we even think about adding new content. But I do kind of want to just throw this video out there or throw these ideas out there because maybe, you know, developers might see this video and be like, okay, these are some interesting ideas, and maybe they start developing the game early on to support those ideas for later updates. So what are my top 5 ideas? Well, let's go from number 5 down to 1. So number 5 would be a bounty system. Now I do think this update or this sort of idea would be really cool to have in World of Aincrad, especially with the PvP that's going on, like the open world PvP. A lot of players do attack each other and just kill each other, and it would be cool if you had sort of a bounty system. So how it works is that let's say you kill 3 players, right? After that third player kill, or after every third player kill, you will gain a bounty. Now your bounty will go up depending on how many players you killed. So if you killed just 3 players, your bounty would be like 50 coal, or if you kill 6 players, your bounty would be 100, you know, and it'll just keep stacking up higher and higher and higher. And that means that when another player who isn't a wanted player themselves, so a player that's not wanted or a player that hasn't been going around and just, you know, PKing other people, that player can kill you and collect your bounty. So for example, let's say you're a bounty hunter, right? It kind of gives you a role in the game. Let's say you're a bounty hunter and there's a PKer or a player with a bounty with 1,000 coal bounty, you know, and they're going around killing people on floor, like 3 or 4. They're just going around killing people, and you go up and you kill them. Well, boom, now you got the reward. You got 1,000 coal added into your inventory, and it'll be a kind of a fun way to make money, is going after other players who are just, you know, making this game a living hell for others. So I think something like that would be really cool, and it kind of fits in with the whole SAO theme, because in Sword Art Online, they actually sort of had a bounty system and a whole jail system. I mean, not many people remember that who watched the show, but they actually did have a bounty system. So that would be pretty cool to have in the game. Just saying, just throwing it out there. It'd be pretty cool to run around as a bounty hunter and kill, you know, other players who are just making a living hell for other players and just getting rewarded for it. But yeah, that's update idea number 5. Let's go ahead and head over to number 4. So number 4 would be mounts or dashing, or just some sort of mechanic that the player can move around really quickly. I do realize that a lot of players sort of hate this. A lot of new players, they get turned off from it, is that the game does feel like a walking simulator. Now there are waystones or teleports around the map, and those are very useful. It does help you get around a lot quicker. However, I do feel like having mounts or having some sort of dash mechanic, I do know we have a roll mechanic, but what about just a straight up dash mechanic where you could run fast for a couple seconds? I do feel like something like that would make getting around a lot easier and a lot more fun, especially for new players who haven't unlocked teleports yet, and they're running around and, you know, they don't know where the waystones are, and they feel like they've been, you know, running around forever and they just can't get anywhere, or they feel like they can't get anywhere. Well, with this update, with mounts or dashing, I think mounts would be cooler. The players can get around a lot quicker and they won't feel so, I guess, slow, if that makes sense. So definitely something like this would be helpful for the game. And let's be honest, it'd be pretty cool to dash around or ride a horse. It'd be pretty cool. So coming in update number 3, or idea number 3, is luck potions. Now before you guys want to chop my head off, I'm not talking about dev products. I mean, they could add this as a dev product if they really wanted to, but I do think that there should be some sort of luck potion or luck enchantment in the game. That way it makes getting legendary items and epic items just a bit easier. So my idea, if I was a developer, is that I would add new potions called luck into the shop. And these potions would be pretty expensive because obviously you're giving yourself sort of a advantage over other people. So these potions will be pretty costly, let's say a tier 1 luck potion, which gives you a I don't know, it gives you a 15% boost in drop rates, right? So your drop rate is just a little bit higher than other people's, just a little bit, and it'll cost 500 coal for that one potion, Or let's say you have a tier 2 luck potion, which is like 30%, goes up a little more. Now, that potion costs like 1,000 coal per potion. And then you have your tier 3, which is like 50%, or basically half. Your luck will go up by half, and that by itself will be really overpowered, and it'd be like 5,000 coal or something for that. Just add potions, like luck potions, into the game, so grinding is just a little bit easier. It's a little bit more fun, and players will also have something to spend their money on, because let's face it, eventually shop items and just shop things in general besides potions, like health potions, just won't be worth it, and players probably won't be spending a lot of their money on these potions if they already have a bunch. So luck potions would be pretty cool, and these potions could last a couple minutes. Like for example, tier 1 potion can last 5 minutes, tier 2 can last 10, tier 3 can last 15. Just have it go up slightly and have it last a little longer with each tier. That way the player will have a reason to go back and buy another luck potion. But that's just my idea. I do think this would be beneficial to the game, but let me know what you guys think. Coming in at idea number 2, or update idea number 2, and this one is kind of like expected, I guess, from a game like this. Well, by expected, I mean like it's an expected update idea. I'm pretty sure a lot of players have this idea in their head, but that would be player housing. I do think having player housing in a game like this, or just any RPG game in general, is something that a lot of players would appreciate and probably spend a lot of time doing if you implement it correctly. Now, player housing can have so many like benefits. You can have your personal like little shop there where you can buy things instead of going to World 1. You could have you can invite your friends over or your guild members over, and kind of hang out in your player house and talk about what you're gonna do, talk about raids. You could have maybe you could have like little buffs, like let's say you go to your player house and you sleep in your bed or something, right? And it gives you a little buff, like it gives you a bonus walk speed, like you're 10% faster, like you move 10% faster, just a little bit faster. And that buff lasts for about 10 minutes, and it does translate to other servers, aka other worlds or other floors. And that way, you have a little purpose of going to your house. You can sleep, get a little speed boost, and move around the world a little quicker. Something like that would be pretty cool. And the last update idea that I have is guild halls. Now, I do know we're beginning guilds, I wouldn't say pretty soon, but they are on the list of, I guess, updates that the developers plan on doing, just because we do have a guild button in the main menu. So I do think when they do add guilds, they should definitely think about adding guild halls. That way, guild members and just guild members can go to a place like a guild, like their own guild hall, talk to each other, talk about raids, do things in the guild hall. Maybe like when you defeat bosses, you get like a little like decoration. Like for example, you defeat the floor 1 boss, you get like his axe, and it's like hung up on the wall somewhere in your guild hall. Or you defeat the floor 2 boss and you get whatever weapon it uses, and it's hung up on the wall, sort of like little decorations. And it kind of shows off like, hey, as guild achievements, we've done this. We defeat the floor 1 boss, the floor 2 boss, the floor 3 boss. We defeated the mini boss on floor 4. Like all these little achievements could pop up in the guild hall, and it would sort of just add a bit more immersion into the game when it comes to guilds. But that's just my idea. That's just what I think would be pretty cool for guilds, but who knows. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. I mean, those are my top 5 update ideas for World of Aincrad. I mean, if you guys disagree with any of my ideas, please comment down below, because I'll be happy to look at your guys' ideas. I want to know what kind of updates you guys want to see in this game. I do think this is a topic that we should start talking about. Even though the game is very early in development, we should sort of talk about these ideas, just to see like what we could do for the future. Because like I said, it's best to build the game now to support these ideas than to do these ideas 8, 9, 10 months down the line, when you already have like an established system. So it's best to get this stuff talked about and brought up really early in development, so that way the game has better support for these items or for these updates when they come later on. But yeah, it's been your boy Takeoi. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like. Hit that subscribe button if you guys want to support me, because your boy is trying to hit 3,000 subs. So If you guys could do that for me, that'd be amazing. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.